Shortly after I graduated from Sprague, I went on the road with several different bands, and it was just a lot of fun. It was about that time that I really started feeling my body not functioning the way that it should be. When I got home, I told my parents, I said, just something isn't right. I didn't have any insurance, and so I went down to the ER, and I was diagnosed with diabetes. They gave me, some meds and said, follow up with your doctor. But without insurance, I don't have the resources to do that. I think it was that next weekend, I actually went down to the Salem Free Medical Clinic for the first time. They had to, of course, set up the PVC pipe and the sheets in between and all that. But the feeling was very welcoming. We're here to help you. We're here to serve you. And I was just I was blown away. I was out of metformin, which is my diabetes controlling medication that I was on at the time. The doctor was able to give me a refill. After a while of going to the clinic, I think it was maybe about 1.5 to 2 years, I was able to get a job that offered insurance and got me the medications that I needed, and I didn't have that problem any longer. I think it was about 5 or 6 years had gone past. They laid me off, and I lost my insurance. One of the first places I thought of was the Salem Free Medical Clinic. I started attending the diabetic clinic that they have on Tuesday nights, and one of my doctors at that, probably about 6 months into the process, was Dr. Diaz.
I took a look at the record, saw that the diabetes could have been in better control and that he'd been working on it. But then I asked him, well, how are your feet doing?
Last year in 2012, I developed an ulcer on the ball of my right foot. And it just kind of wasn't healing the way that it needed to be healing.
I took a look, and he had a stage 3 ulcer on his right first plantar surface, which is the bottom of his foot. And that just raised alarm bells for me.
And he's like, I'm referring you to somebody else. This is something that's serious. You can lose your foot over this whole, ordeal.
And I knew that if that infection got into the bone, this could be a very, very difficult situation for him.
So he ended up referring me over to Hope Orthopedics.
There was an orthopedic foot specialist in town, Dr. Zilkowski. And not only did she take care of the ulcer, but she saw that what was contributing to the ulcer was a structural defect.
I was able to actually get some reconstructive surgery on my feet so that I didn't have that problem any longer. The doctor actually told me over at Hope Orthopedics that without this, I would be losing my feet within just a few years.
And hope was restored.
I can run now, and I've not been able, for years to run without my feet just killing me. I've dropped about 80 pounds.
And I believe it is a win-win. If we can keep people reasonably healthy so they're not crashing the ER and incurring a bill that they can't afford and that the hospital can't collect, then we're all the much richer in our community.
The connection between the church body in Salem and the Salem Free Medical Clinic, I don't think Salem Free Medical Clinic could do what they did without the church functioning behind them.
I think of it as a place of hope and something that makes me actually very proud I'm part of Salem.
One of Christ's main charges in the Bible is to love God and love people. Salem Free Medical Clinic, I believe, embodies that commandment.